Good News International. Once again, we are coming on your way with our virtual investment seminar that we have entitled Bring Back the Money Home. Wait a minute. Before I continue, I want to pass this information to those who are traveling. There's a new update that those who are traveling, there's a form we have to fill online before you take off. And if you've not done it, they will not allow you to go. The airport said, one of mutu kwano akogan yedi nshishefo frobiaba say answer no betu nan no form bi wo ho a say wo fill online answer no wetu nan say wan nye na kodu airport a omo ma wonko e na omo asan bebre e ma mo ticket ahye omo mfa ho answer betu kwano yesra wa empre wo enkohwehwehwe net a wo hu de wonye free good news muntia na ye ho na ye mboa wo na untumi feel sa form yi na wakwentu no enye jojo. So we come back to our investment series. We have found out the reason why we have been in Europe for over 10, 20, 30 years and our accounts are still not smiling. We have found out the reason. Why? It's because there are certain things we have to do and we take things for granted. That is why we have been here, and yet things are not going on well for us. So, without wasting my time, please, I would like to introduce you to the same man who is taking us through this journey, and it's no other person than our own consultant, Mr. Achu Gakweto.
Never spend your money before you have earned it. Thomas Jefferson. No. Never spend your money before you've earned it. Just say sikano mendi ansana wonsa ke sikano. Sikano wonsa kan and what shall see di. What shall see di san say but so many nyanson ye enso ye ka sei akobo bosia atoto ni maybe credit and o card. Enti but so many so a aketua ne ba wedding kan edi sikano mu bi da ansana wonsa be ka sikano. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Once again, from the Good News International, we come your way with our investment series, Bring Back the Money Home. Ebiom yedin shakasiye every Good News International ho ebramo na ne yegusu kai ho ne se obi manswa yakotena eye dwumaden ho behia se di sika no ebebe fie yedin shakasiye every Good News ho ebramo. Just by way of recap and summary of what we have done so far, we have been able to adduce the reason why people work so hard and yet at the end of the period are not able to account for their wealth and are not able to account for the work they've done. We said, one, we are poor, we work hard, and have little to show for our hard work simply because we violate the natural law of sowing and harvesting. Enti emra abodi ahyehyɛ to ho sɛ wenua wontwa ibusa amra no so. I remember sɛ wenua enya dia obetumi etwa. Once you don't plant, you can harvest. We also said people work so hard and yet are not able to really account for anything at the end of their working career simply because, you remember the second reason, not only do they violate the natural law of planting and harvesting, but also they eat the fruit together with the seed. Mokai eduana bano ai wasanka yedua na afefe aso ama yetwa no ene yedi eduana nkasa edi aba no so aka ho. We eat the seed with the fruit. Enti great trainer odi edwuma no broni beka say your capital. You have spent so much of your profit. Now you are touching the capital. Remember, the capital is a seed. And once you begin to touch the capital, what happens? You're killing the business. Number three, we also said we fail to recognize the times and seasons. Every ayashe also the ejuma what they bring it that. What they bring it called night club. What they bring it called vacation. Kaine hunu ni se sa ebre no etwemu kwa enya de besia ba biom. We are poor after a long, difficult career. We are not able to account for anything simply because we fail to recognize the times and the seasons. This afternoon or morning or evening or night, wherever you are watching us from, we continue the discussion. But today and the subsequent weeks to come, I am now going to address the subject. So now that we know the problem, what we do that is bringing us poverty, what then can we do to get ourselves out of that situation? They say you edi hianya ho kyerɛ enti die ne betumi ayɛ every sa ohia no ene ho kyerɛ ni mu. And so we've been able to diagnose the problem. Now we are going to prescribe a medication, a solution to the problem. What do we do then to get out of poverty? Number one, and I want to say this whilst relaxing, you must work on the mind. That's the first thing. Anyone who desires to make legitimate wealth and money for himself, herself, and the generations unborn, that person must work on the mind. Listen, ohia nya depa. What is ohia nya depa? Hwe ohia betumi ama ko gina lore kwan so. Na car boss wa ben, and so na wo nim se wo gina lore kwan so. Poverty can make you lose yourself. Poverty, it is poverty that can make a young man look like an old man. It is poverty that will make a man forget his taste for life. Ohia na ma chese nipa ni refi mpo se aduane na nke the favorite food eyohia. Ohia na ma brand ye da nya kokora by force eyohia. Poverty never make it a friend. But you see, if you are not able to work on your mind, there is no way you are getting out of that clutches of poverty. Again, I do not want to bore you with scriptures as though we are in a chapel. But trust you me, the Bible is a very good source of learning and inspiration. In the book of Proverbs and in the book of Hebrews, they mention something which I think will be of importance to us. In Hebrews 12:2, from the verse 1, it says, "So therefore, do not be conformed to the pattern of the world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." The renewing of your mind. Then in Proverbs 23:7, the Bible says, "As a man thinketh, so is he." Said ye nipa wasn't general. So if you watching me or listening to me, you've come to the conclusion that, well, I was born in a family of 5. The richest person in the family bought a bicycle. After 2 years, the bicycle got a tire deflated and it was never repaired, and ever since that has been it. So the richest person got a bicycle. Wonderful. And so you've accepted that notion that in your family, wealth creation is not something you people really do so well in. And so for you, no matter what you do, you obviously going to end up poor. That obviously, it gives me cause for concern, because you are accepting the fact that you are poor. And once the mind is accepted that, it is difficult for us to give you any medication to get out of it. Until you are able to renew and work on your mind, you can make money. The journey to making money starts with the mind. The journey to making money starts with the mind. Because you know what? The mind is the arena for what? Generating ideas. The mind is the arena for generating ideas. And so if the mind has become so dead and no idea is being generated, it means that you are on the journey to poverty. We are coming your way by way of technology. A camera is being used in recording me. A microphone is picking the sound. A laptop is used in picking and editing the video. Someone's idea brought the phone. Someone's idea brought the laptop. Someone's idea brought the microphone. Guess what? Those people whose ideas we are exploiting today, they are dead and gone. But the accountant and the copyright guys will tell you there's something called patent. Patent. Those ideas have been patented. And so although the originators and the founders of those ideas are dead and gone, their children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren are making money out of those ideas. What are you using your mind for? What do you what and we are even told that scientists are saying that we are not even using 50% of our head, of our mind. We are using just a very small fraction of it. Imagine we're able to put 25% of it to work. What would the world look like? The plane you sit in for the vacation is someone's idea. It starts from the mind. So if you come to that conclusion that, well, we are not born into a rich family, and so riches is not our portion, that is your mind, and so shall you be. As a man thinketh, so is he. Growing up as a young man, from the family I came from, it was a very humble family. You understand? My pastor said it was a humble family. But I did not accept the notion that I would grow as a typical family member in that family. My mindset was that I will make it. Now, if I accept, just as it is with every member of the family, then you know what would have happened to me? I would have followed suit, walk their walk, dress their dress, and talk their talk. But no, the mind is a powerful tool. The mind is a powerful tool. And you see, anyone who controls your mind controls you. If you can control your mind and tell your mind and yourself that, listen, God never created you as a poor person. So why do you yourself come to this world accepting poverty for yourself? The journey to legitimate wealth creation starts with the mind. And if you can't work on your mind, where are we going? Again, I repeat, the mind is an arena for generating ideas. And let me tell you, the people who today control the world's wealth are the people with the ideas. They are the people with ideas. This young man, we are told, who want to now, go and build houses in one of the planets. What is happening to him? It's just idea. Idea. It was someone's idea. I'm holding an ink, a pen. It used not to be this way, but someone's idea has made it so. There's a phone. It was someone's idea. Even this lenses is someone's idea. And you know what? When you are able to use your mind so well so that the idea is commercialized, it becomes wealth for you. And the young boys and the young girls, yetinu yemfanya depa sebi o sebi nkwasia sebi didi otehwa obi tehwa wo dwene se de obi sinye sika no ono so dwene weekend we ye klabe wo he weekend we ehefa na ye say weekend yi ehe na ye ko. And so whilst others are busy engaging their mind to productive things, others are also busy engaging their mind in unproductive things. But don't forget what we said. When you engage your mind in a negative thing, you are planting. A time will come, you also reap and harvest what you are planted. But the question is, what are you engaging your mind with? The journey to wealth creation starts, number one, with the mind. And so, develop your mind. Develop your mind. Again, develop your mind. Men jin to muse uye hini. Why na you born na obas asiso no? Na sike kura no. Mon kan kire me. Who was born? Even Jesus Christ himself. When he was coming, he didn't come with money. It was at his birth money was given to him. No one is ever born. Those who are even born into riches, they don't come with the riches. They come and inherit it. Work on your mind. It's an arena for generating ideas. If you are not using your mind for anything productive, you are losing it. You are missing it. So step number one, and now more it didn't kind. I was a would to. So wo pe enyi sika dia mesi dia bɛn wadwene no fire de pa adwene no nya adwene de tena ho de dwen nsɛmfo de dwen nyomafi. Use your mind, engage your mind. Number 2, today I'm sharing with you 2 tips. Subsequent weeks I'll continue. So step number 1, work on your mind. Step number 2, develop a culture or a lifestyle of investment. That's the second thing you must do if you want to make money. Wo pe enyi sika, wo pe abobra, na obobra no uye dwumade ni wie a yaka se abrantie wabobra. Bra wabone se edwumade no ye no ene okọ na homgie mu no owo bibia okwakotwere ho. He has something to lean on and to fall on. Step number 2, develop a culture, a lifestyle of what? Investment. Now, culture is simply a way of living, as we are told. Culture is a way of living. Something you do persistently, something you do consistently, something you do consciously. 3 things. Adeɛ bi a wo tai ɛyɛ, adeɛ bi a wo hyɛda ɛyɛ, adeɛ bi a wo dwene ho ansa na wayɛ, adane wo culture. And for those of you who have been watching our videos, these are Ford production. And if you have watched, in all my presentations, I always come to you wearing an African print. That is my lifestyle when it comes to dressing. Mo ma sha nso no, che se nkyerɛkyerɛ ni nyire mu no, me bana me no be nkyerɛkyerɛ na, ya na ma hye atade a yan ka se Ghana to maybe eye wudin GTP ATL ya pam na me de ba. Eno na me lifestyle. If you want to make legitimate wealth, nye sika fiu, nye sika bonio, sika papa, sika wankasa unya, osi we me breye na me nya ye, ade din etoso mienu, wasa we ye ne se, sunya se unye sika wudi bibesie. Have that culture of investment. All too soon, I will need to earn it here. Time will not permit me to continue. But I want to believe you've enjoyed the presentation. Bijimi di say, enchereche endeso wesiemu bibi. But this time, no, we want to hear so much from you. And Mr. Just after watching, share the video. After sharing it, I also want you to go into the comment segment or the section. Put in a comment there. I want to know if we are communicating, if we are getting to you, if we are reaching out to you. Me say video yi and what question be. In fact, one of these weeks, I'm going to take your questions as a whole presentation and address them for you. So those of you with questions, leave them in the comment section. But do not forget, all we seek to do here at Good News is to create a passion and a desire for this generation to make legitimate wealth and leave it for the next generations coming. She, o ma me breye edi hia, wo so wo mfe hia enja wo ba. O ma me ba be wu no de ne ja wo. Wo so de ne be ja wo ba. O ma me enja wo hwe, o apa enja wo hwe. Enti wo so de hwe e be ja wo ba na na. Let's not bequeath poverty, hardship and suffering to the next generation. If you suffered, your children must not suffer. That can only happen if we start working on our minds. The journey to what? Wealth creation starts with working on the mind and developing a culture and a lifestyle of investment. Very soon it will be December and you'll be coming home. Yes, and your baby fee. Ma take cross o papa, o mama, o sewa, o wofa be free, into baby fee. O ba bedahi. O ba fia, o bedahi. O got na Italy, Russia, Rome, Germany, UK. Kekako 20 years. O be free sa kuru so abagana. Na o ba akoda o papa dan you see 20 years ago ni mo. Nya o fe de. O ba ye last time o koda hotel, anya o fe de. Bring back the money home. Until we come your way sometime, same platform, Good News International, we keep telling you, bring back the money home.
Wow. Wow, this is another way of teaching, and it is powerful. It is very, 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 very powerful. One of the things I remember he said was that he said we should develop a lifestyle of investment. We should develop a lifestyle of investment. And as a man ticket, so he is. Eti dear Pachera say ujitu say ubetumi afasa subanya of investment. You can do it. Ujitu mupe, you can do it. Enya dia ye babe defe do say ye udachi. Ebe boy na ye be sre wa say wa wona mo hwe program yi ade wetimi da ya boy na say share it. If be on so be here be because ye nyina ye hia and ye ka say good news krampo a good news ni den Ghanaian company corona ye ka no say open visa e de atukwan a o frey e betima di visa ma in no time. And as a Ghana passport, so one now, Ghana passport, ewu still pese renew a who be here. Now check, go and check your Ghana passport and see if it has expired or not. Not sure now I expire but more than enough for good news. They are per appointment amount. Any so open ticket so to coin a one rate here we for good news. You buy more amount to do. Any ticket here, any boarding a ticket to the form just say. Investment na na yeka and fast ticket bi komo be fufuro na enkoya de fufuro bra epe ticket ne bo ofo se na bia obanya sika ni bi na odu Ghana odi ahwe ebusuafo no. Good News International, the comfort of Ghanaians is our business.